This is a swarm that has likely come from the beehives that are adjacent close by here. And this is the time of year when swarms will start issuing from colonies that have filled up the space that they have to live in, basically. And when a queen bee runs out of room to lay new eggs in her colony, that gives a signal to the workers that are there, and they start to build queen cells. So when queen cells are close to hatching, this queen that was in that colony that's about to fill up with space is going to leave that box with about half the bees on the first swarm usually. And very soon after that, queens that are in that colony that have been made by the bees there will hatch out of their cells, and the first queen to hatch out is going to end up being the winner, because she'll go around and she will chew through the sides of all of those other cells and kill those queens that are close to hatching, and she takes over the colony. She still has to fly out of that box though and mate outside in the air with drones, and then she comes back to that box and stays there for the rest of her life, unless she issues as a swarm later on when she runs out of room in that colony. So a queen takes about a month from the time an egg is laid and the worker bees start to feed royal jelly to that larva after it hatches, to the point that she goes out of the colony, comes back, mated, and starts laying eggs. It's about 1 month from egg to a laying queen. And then you have a fully functional colony again at that point.
Wow.
And if you take a colony and split it right down the middle and leave some eggs that haven't hatched yet in the colony portion without the queen, they will build queen cells and make a new queen on their own. Actually make several queen cells. So we're going to just box this one up. All you have to do is get the bulk of bees in the box with the queen. The rest of them that will be flying around in the air searching for their queen will end up in that box at the end of the day. We're just going to leave it under the tree here tonight so that they can find it. So it's going to happen pretty quick. I'm just going to get the branch over the top, and I'm going to give it a sharp rap to make them all just drop off of there, because that queen's going to be right in the middle of it somewhere. Go ahead and put a few more frames in there.
This moderately sized swarm has 20 to 30,000 honeybees accompanying the old queen in search of a new home. This honeybee house hunting expedition will take several days or more than a week to complete. While not normally aggressive, the bees will defend the queen and swarm if they feel threatened. If disturbed, the swarm will quickly vanish and follow the queen to a new and secure site where they can resume their search.
Will you keep them in that box? Because that seems sort of small.
Yeah, they can stay in here until they really kind of fill this box up with larvae and food and pollen. And at that point, I would move them into a full-size box that will hold 9 or 10 frames, depending on the arrangement you use. So this is just a little 5-frame nucleus box. They call it a nook. And a lot of people are using that frame where she was.
Because the opening is now near the tree, right?
We have a few on the ground here, pretty close to them. There's something about a tapping sound.
I see, they're coming
I think it's
towards
something
us.
to do with
That's amazing.
noises that the queen actually can make. Because if you have a swarm of bees, a lot of beekeepers will literally just dump a swarm on the ground in front of a hive like this, and then they will tap, and they'll start marching right to that box. And they go in there until they're all inside. Yeah, I think I got one.